Did you know that Jews were not always called Jews? They went by other names. So why are Jews called Jews specifically? Let's explore and find out. Shalom, my friends. This is Akiva Gersh with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. When we look in the Hebrew Bible, the 5 books of Moses specifically, we don't see the word Jew show up. How is that possible, right? The Jews are the Jews. What other names did we go by? When we look in the Hebrew Bible, when we look in the 5 books of Moses, and we see the stories of Abraham, we see that he was called the Hebrew, right? Which comes from the word in Hebrew, which connotates coming from the other side of the river because he came from a different land, right? He came from the land of Mesopotamia, traveled to the land of Canaan, the land of Israel, and he was called a Hebrew. That was the Hebrew tribe. That was the original Jewish people. And eventually, his descendants, specifically after his grandson Jacob, has his 12 sons. They're called the children of Israel, Bnei Yisrael in Hebrew. Why? Because Jacob eventually gets a new name from the angel that he wrestles, and that angel gives him the name Israel. Now he goes back and forth between both names, but Israel becomes one of his names, and his sons become the children of Israel. Bnei Yisrael, or another way of saying it in English is they become the Israelites, right? So that was a name that was used to describe the Jewish people for a very, very long time, centuries and centuries and centuries before the word Jew was used to describe them. So what happened? When did that change take place? Well, specifically, let's think about the word Jew. Right? The word Jew in Hebrew is Yehudi. And Jew in English even sounds like the name of one of the sons of Jacob, one of the Israelite tribes, and that is Judah. Maybe there's a connection. There absolutely is. Jews come from Judah, from the tribe of Judah, and also from the land of Judea, which was the tribal land of Judah. Wait, but how does this all connect? Let's just look at the Hebrew for a second, because it's also very interesting. In Hebrew, Jew is Yehudi, and Judah in Hebrew is Yehuda, and the land of Judea is known also as Yehuda, the same exact word. So why specifically that tribe? Why of all the tribes? Why was Judah chosen to become the name, so to speak, of the future of the Israelites? And why was the name Israelites stopped? Well, when we look at biblical history, we know that early on into the era of the kings, that the kingdom, the United Kingdom of Israel, of the Israelites, split into two. Right? The 10 northern tribes separated themselves because of a disagreement with the kingship after King Shlomo, after King Solomon, and they split themselves off and they created their own kingdom. That was the kingdom of the Israelites. But what was left in the south? Basically, only the kingdom, I'm sorry, only the tribe of Judah in the land of Judea around Jerusalem. You see how it all fits? And so therefore they became known as the kingdom of Judea. Well, not that long after, the kingdom of Israel, the Israelites in the north, they were eventually exiled by the Assyrians, and they became known as the 10 lost tribes, never to be seen again. Right? We'll see what happens in the future, right? But we still haven't seen them and the return. So that only left, that literally, of the Israelites, of all the Israelites, of all the 12 tribes, it only left the southern kingdom, the southern part of the land of Israel, and the tribe of Judah in the land of Judea. And therefore, when the Babylonians eventually exiled them, the Israelites living in Judea, and brought them to Babylonia after they destroyed the first temple in Jerusalem in the 6th century BCE, what were they known as? They were known as Jews. Why? Because they came from the tribe of Judah. In fact, the first time we see the name Jew used is in the book of Esther, right? When it talks about Mordechai, right? It tells us that Mordechai was known as Mordechai HaYehudi. It introduces us to Mordechai as Mordechai HaYehudi, which means Mordechai the Jew. Why? And it says because he's in exile from the land of Judea, right? From the tribe of Judah. And so from that moment moving forward, there was only the tribe of Judah. So instead of calling them the Israelites, it was more specific and made more sense to call them, right, the members of the tribe of Judah, right, which is basically the Yehudim in Hebrew or the Jews in English. So we see the kind of the linguistic history of the different names that were used to describe the Jewish people and why we have been called Jews now for so many centuries. About 26 centuries, we've been going by the name Jew specifically because all that's left of the original 12 tribes, the 12 tribes of the Israelites, really is the tribe of Judah. There's one exception, there is the tribe of Levi, and from them we get the Kohanim, the priests, and also the Levites from that. They were a smaller tribe. They're still around. Thank God. We love them. We're all one big happy family. But the essence, the majority of the Jewish people today, and it's been this way, again, for a very long time, is from the tribe of Judah, and that's why we're called Jews. All the best, my friends, and be well.